Hey there. Good morning. Welcome to 50 Questions Friday for, November 7th, 2025. Good to see you all here this morning. So, just waiting for a couple people to get on here before I start some morning announcements. Hey, Connie from Maine. Good to see you here this morning. So, November already. Our Twistedsage.com website is back. It was off air for, about 3.5 weeks. And so now Twisted Sage is back with all the bells and whistles. We have the affiliate program all updated, and we'll discuss the affiliate program more here in a little bit. Hey, good afternoon from Portugal. Good to see you, Paulo. Hey, Christine from Oz. Glad you made her today. Don't have any meditations or any huge realizations to talk about. It's been a good flow. Hey, Mark. Good morning from Sacramento. So, the Twistedsage.com website, it's back, reorganized. I'm sure most of you have seen it. The emails and the social media that we put out about it. Hey, Malik, good to see you. Hey, Connie from Wisconsin. The website is back up running. We have a whole new theme. It's updated quite a bit from where we had it there before. And again, the affiliate program is back up and running. Hey, thanks. I'm very glad to have the website back. Oh my goodness. The other one was a little rough to navigate. Hey, thank you for the compliment on the site. Yeah, and it's ever changing. We're going to rewrite all the information. Pretty much, we're just going to take everything that was old and make it new. Because we have 15 years of stuff we've built upon, and we're in a new world. And so look forward to doing some rewrites and, getting back into doing some of the YouTube product videos so we can put those out there. And then just getting more content in particular. Just trying to find my ring. New world, new everything. That's right, Goddess, for sure. Sorry, I call this person Goddess because she's my love interest. Hey, Heather. Anyway, the new website has the new affiliate program on it. And with the affiliate program, our IT guy, Randy, he's taken a lot of time on this program. He's done videos on how to set things up for you. I mean, it's a pretty simple, easy process. So here one of these days soon, I intend to make a whole bunch of master's wands and start to gift out to people who are out in the world as brand ambassadors that are doing things like sharing the rings with people, sharing the wands with people, and then they're able to give them an affiliate code. I mean, because I know there's a lot of you that share the tools with your loved ones and just people that you meet out and about. And so really do want to help to promote Twisted Sage to more people through people like you that are out there sharing the tools, because truly the word of mouth and the experiencing the tools is the best way. I mean, the profundity of these new tools is something else. I mean, it's pretty amazing. This practitioner's ring here is the 23-inch in the new energy, the light field, and I just cannot say enough about this ring. I mean, it is profound. I mean, not only is it working for the scans as usual, you can pick up, you know, subtle energetic nuances within the body, whether it's stuck energies or whatever it is, you feel it as you move down and you don't have to identify it. If you feel a stick or a drag, you just move the ring up and down, have the person take a deep breath, and it clears to the source. I mean, that's a beautiful thing about this new ring, this 23-inch heavy duty ring, is that it is really getting in and clearing to the source, and things that we don't have to necessarily see or know or witness. I mean, just running it over people, just really quick, I just see so much, whether it's the embodiment of their light, in all the flavors and variety that exists within, but just the clearing of the old stuff as well. I mean, it all happens simultaneously because these new fields are all about you and your light. I mean, there's none of our projections, our human based intentions, any of that within this entire new line of tools. It is all you. And, and that is a beautiful thing because it also helps you meet and realize more of who you are. Because again, it is your light that does all the work within these. Yeah, I had there last night at breathwork, cleared so many people, opening them for ultimate potentiality. Yeah, that's right. I mean, you just clear the levels and layers and they're connected, and the more light that you hold, the higher the potentials, the more potentials that you have for your experience. And so obviously it just it makes your experiences grander. Um, Matthews, I felt how much inviting people consciously into these new fields ripples and really opens up the fields a lot more tangible and beautifully in the moment. Well said, Matthias. Yeah, it is. It's pretty amazing, these new fields. So I'm going to keep continuing to promote this 23-inch ring because it really is an amazing, amazing ring. And again, that's the heavy duty. The light one is, it's better for pets, animals, water, sleeping, meditating. It holds a grand space, but when you run this heavy duty ring over you, I mean, it's getting to the core of things. Pretty amazing. And of course, the other tool that I always love to promote is the wisdom wand. Wisdom wand. The master's wand. Yeah, I love the wisdom wand for so many years. It was such a powerful ally in the release of thought forms, of old patterns, of belief structures, of soul aspects that bring patterns and belief structures into your reality. But the master's wand is doing all that the wisdom wand did, but it's doing it in a less intrusive, a lighter, brighter way, because again, the master's wand just brings in, again, all that you are, but in particular, the master you, the part of you that is the culmination of the wisdom of the experiences and lifetimes and the soul. And what I mean by the culmination of the experiences and wisdom is that anytime you have a reoccurring thought pattern, the looping, the aspects that come in, whatever it is that you allow to clear with your light then distills the essence, the wisdom from those experiences. And that is what makes up this part of you that we simply call the master. It is a light body. And again, it is simply the culmination of the wisdom of all of your experiences and lifetimes that you've chose to and allowed to release. gone to wisdom, and it's a part of your soul. So, the Master's Wand can do all of that as well. Um, you've heard me tell a lot of stories about the Master's Wand, and there's a lot more stories out there. So that's another beautiful thing about the new website. So if any of you have any of these new line of tools, man, we would love to hear some feedback, some testimonials on these. So now, again, on our new website, Twistedsage.com, we have all the testimonials there, and you can actually put in a testimonial. You'll receive a coupon code. If we receive and okay your submission, then you'll automatically get sent a coupon code. And of course, if you do photos or videos, I believe you get a larger percent on that coupon code. So we really mm, we really love to hear from everybody and how they're using the tools, because there's a lot of the ways that you use the tools that we would maybe not have thought of or don't really put out there. um, so it's really nice when other people hear your experiences. And yeah, because I know a lot of people have some grand experiences with these tools. So anyway, that's the the promotional side here for the moment. And again, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to drop them here on the chat tab. Um, don't have any questions through email. So, hey, Tim, just signed up for the affiliate program. I'll review the videos later. Awesome. Awesome. Glad you signed up for that, because, yeah, it really is a win-win thing. I mean, you get 11% off of all the sales, and yeah, you get to introduce people to potentially life-changing fields and tools. Um, so anyway, it definitely is a win-win for everybody involved. Um, and of course, we want to get the tools out there to more and more people. Um, you know, Gosh, when we were down for like this past 4 weeks, I mean, we kept on and continued on making tools this entire time. So, yeah, they're all looking for homes. Um, I've already been introducing to people, and I've got a few people that are highly interested. They own health food stores, and one owns a salt cave with a bunch of PEMF and healing modalities. Oh, that's fantastic. Um, Yeah, getting these into places like that can use this with a lot of people, that's pretty amazing. And the floor plates again are the most amazing tool that we have. We're we're about 2 floor plates in right now in queue. So if you did order a floor plate here soon, it might be a little bit before, probably about 3 weeks out on the floor plates. And again, going to make the mini plates again. So when I get time, we have all the rings ready, have the resin. So we're going to start pouring those mini floor plates as well soon. Um, and that'll be kind of interesting to see. I know that when we made the minis and the large floor plates before, the large floor plates were, they're a lot more profound, but the minis are still grand. And, there's a lot of people who use those mini plates in conjunction to other modalities. Our good friend, Dr. Dream, he promotes them with the, not only with the pyramids that he uses of ours, but he has a modality that he promotes. Gosh, and it is escaping me right now. Oh my goodness. But it's a modality that uses, it's kind of a frequency and field base. And anything frequency based is really good to use these tools with. Um, what kind of epoxy do we use for the resin products? We use ecopoxy. It's that plant-based resin that comes out of Canada. The resin side is made out of soybean and other nut, but yet the activator part is still that a little bit funkier stuff. But, once this resin cures, I mean, because we've made the little quantum grid points with it, the little pyramids, and we've seen that they are safe to put into water. This resin doesn't off gas once it's cured. After a couple days, it doesn't off gas, and it is also a UV resistant. We still don't recommend leaving it sitting out in the sun, but it does resist the yellowing that occurs from the UVs. So, yeah, yeah, we certainly guessed right, Tim. And the beautiful thing about it is that when you're utilizing the tensor fields, and even if you used, the most toxic resins available, it still transmutes and harmonizes that energetic. It doesn't, push and promote and amplify anything negative within toxic resins. So I mean, yeah, that really is a beautiful thing that you don't have to, you don't have to worry about it sending that energy and information throughout your being, because it harmonizes it. All right. So let's see. I was trying to think if there's anything else cool happening. Yeah. No upcoming events. Let's see. We still on the books for February for the Conscious Life Expo in LA, but we'll see what February brings. It's my intention to get somebody in here to begin working. Hopefully this weekend I'll get new cutting system set up so that it takes less time. Because we spend a lot of time making each individual tool. Mike, who does the work here, he is so good at what he does. You can hardly ever see the welds. The weld is right here on this ring. And I mean, it is tough to find the welds. And of course, we do have the lifetime guarantee on them. These larger rings, years ago, we started to fuse with copper and then use the bronze to just kind of fill in. So, I mean, these are extra sturdy. We don't ever get any of these back for repair anymore. So anyway, I guess I could share. We're building right now, possibly just a limited run of the halos, the practitioner rings, the triquatras that spread out. Now we've usually traditionally made those in a 23-inch, and they were the wisdom. So they had, the chalice, the highest potentials, the nothing space, and they created that new field. So what we're doing with the new practitioner halo, it's a 26-inch ring. Well, it's a set of 3 rings that are intertwined so that they collapse together as a single ring, 26-inch, and this one's the 23. And the 23 is plenty big, but the 26-inch, it's larger. It's something that you can spread out to put underneath of a bed because it creates the 3 rings. And I'm stamping each of the rings this time too. So that way you can determine the golden light, the wisdom, the new wisdom, and the light field. So there's those 3 new energies, updated energies, and the new energy that are in this ring, and they're all stamped so that you can feel the difference between the 3 energies, and then you can collapse them together. And I'm really curious to see. We'll have one finished here today, and I'm going to play with this one all weekend. And I'm going to keep one, and then we'll have 2 others that we'll have for sale. So might end up listing these here in the next few days. But again, it's going to be a limited run just because, man, they're a pain in the butt to create. So let's see. Mark, I find it interesting that I keep coming across more information about natural healing and using other modalities like tensor technology. Perhaps that's just the frequency I'm resonating with right now, but I see a shift from many, and I don't think it's a coincidence. No, people are waking up, and there's when you step into the awakening process, you go out there and you learn and discover and you look at all the modalities, and some of them you deep dive into the rabbit holes of the modalities. And there's a lot of them that feel like they work great because they are clearing some of the issues, but then the issues come back because you haven't got to the core of the issue. And the true healing of the multidimensional human, the traumas, the soul aspects, the lifetimes, it comes from your light, and only your light does that healing work, the root cause of the things. So that's why I truly believe in the tools that we are creating right now. I mean, these aren't just a tensor ring. I mean, the fields that we create to put in here is really where the magic is. And these fields, again, are simply just holding the space for all that you are to step into it. Last night, I had people asking for a ring that two people could fit into at once. I assured them the 26-inch would serve that purpose. Right? Yeah, because it's hard to fit two people inside the 23-inch ring, especially my caliber. So the 26-inch ring, which is kind of why I decided to make this new healing halo, that triquetra, in a 26-inch. It's just so that two people can fit inside of it. Why would you ask? Oh, it's fun. It's it's fun. It's not to, it's just a play. But yeah, it is fun to put two people inside of a ring. And with the triquetra, you can fit three people in the ring if you want, because it does expand out. And so if you're doing any kind of ceremony, holding space for each other, I find it's really nice to have three people when you're doing some of that deeper energy work. And, that's, yeah, because I mean, story. But anyway, so many potentials. I mean, there's so many ways that you can use the tools, and that's again why we love to hear the testimonials from people and what you are doing with the tools and what you're experiencing, because that also helps those who read the testimonials get more ideas on how to utilize the tools, and opens up the field of possibilities and potentials of what you can accomplish within these fields. Tim, I started using frequency devices and quantum entanglement and scalar fields as well as plasma. When I started using these tensor fields, it enhanced that experience exponentially. It was quite interesting for me because I was used to frequencies and they were so powerful it blew me away. Yeah, I tell you, any frequency tools that you utilize, because what was it? 2 weekends ago, I was teaching I wasn't teaching, I was just vending this year at the Radionics for the Masters. And in the radionics, man, where you have the dials, and it's basically like a quantum AM transmitter, and you have dials, which they used to be crystals, but now they're more like the steel, the AM transmitters at an AM radio. But they will produce a field. And these fields, some of these professional practitioners will show that they can clear like a cold virus in 2 hours. You put a ring around that radionics unit, and it'll take your time down to 20 minutes. And the biggest thing is that working with frequencies and the tensor fields together is that it always ensures that whoever is receiving it, it is in their highest and best. Because that's the thing about, frequencies and such is, like even in radionics, you can do harm um, by too much, not the right resonance with the person. And so when you use a tensor field with some of these frequency devices, especially like radionics, um, it always ensures that the entire broadcast is never harmful and always beneficial. And so even when you're working with light, sound, frequency, any of that, the tensor fields are going to amplify, harmonize, and just make things work better. So yeah, when you're using this with frequencies, you don't a little bit goes a long way. you know. Um, yeah. So I started incorporating radionics into my scalar field this week. Yep. So yeah, I mean, and you don't need a full practitioner ring around the whole thing. I mean, we make the radionics rings, which are also the water rings that we make for dancing with water. And, they're just like what, a $33 ring. And you can place it anywhere on your frequency device and it will harmonize the entire thing, including the output. I have the 26-inch highest potentials practitioner ring. Would you recommend that I utilize the new one as well? The 26-inch highest potentials is great. It really is. And man, again, the new light field, it's beyond any of the energetics that we've created before. Um, so if you look at our new website on the Twistedsage.com and under the radionics rings, we used to offer the 23-inch grounding ring because it grounds your equipment, but so does this light gauge 23-inch light field ring. That's the one that we're recommending on that radionics page. One, it's more affordable, and two, you really don't need the super heavy gauge one. But then again, if you're going to get a ring, you might as well get the heavy gauge one. That way you can use it on yourself when you're not using it on the equipment. But also, Tim, I'd kind of like to take that back, that if you use the 26-inch highest potentials, you can add any size ring of this new light field and they're going to work together. That really is a grand way too. So you don't necessarily need the larger practitioner ring. You can simply use that smaller radionics ring or a pendant if you have a pendant in the new energy. So anyway, yeah, because it just takes a little input of these fields in the different frequency devices. So let's see. Yeah, that is, I think, all I have for the day, unless anybody has any other questions here. Again, we're just going to keep continuing to create new tools. We'll make limited runs of things and see how they go. And if they don't go, we'll discontinue them. And, we're not even bringing back any of our clearance tools, I don't believe. I believe everything that we have that was on clearance, I think it's going to the reclamation facility to get melted down, because I truly believe that much in these new fields versus the old fields. And so I'm totally willing to clear them out and keep fresh, keep the new, because I kind of feel it's a disservice to let go of some of these older tools in the world. And not that the tools that you have that were prior to June 1st, it's not that they're, not working anymore or anything like that. It's just, this is a huge step in the evolution. Let's see. Thank you, Tim. Hey, thanks, Stephanie. JB, I have a copper light pendant. Is it okay to clean it with copper cleaner to make it shiny again? So it, or do I have to use vinegar? No, you can. Yeah, you can use any kind of cleaning products on any of the tools. It's not going to do any harm whatsoever. Um, so at least not energetically. Quick story. We had somebody that would take their Hecka clasp copper. They would take it off every night and set it in vinegar and let it soak there so it was bright and shiny. They had this thing for about 9 months and they sent it back and there was hardly any copper left. It was just all eaten away by the vinegar, which was pretty wild. So, but yeah, any kind of chemical cleaner, and yeah, don't let it soak overnight. It only takes a few seconds to get that outer patina off the copper. Um, hey Ray, good to see you, man. I just placed an order for my oldest. Now I'm interested in the light field since I own a Golden Light 23 already, and the size is convenient for traveling. Um, so this the 23-inch Golden Light, or sorry, the Golden Light 23. So you must have the Golden Light 26 then, because yeah, that updated Golden Fire we just made in that 26-inch ring. Um, but this light field is the 23 that's in the heavy duty and in that lighter duty. But yeah, the 23 is really a great one for traveling. I mean, you can take this thing on planes and they don't bug you. I mean, you just walk in with it over your shoulder, they leave you alone. You can sit with it under your seat. Um, I usually try to shove mine under the seat of the person in front of me. Makes for a good plane trip. Um, but yeah, Ray. Yeah, I saw your order come in this morning. We appreciate that very much. We thank you for the support, and I'm glad that you're giving it to your eldest. Um, so yeah, 23-inch ring, man, I highly recommend. So anyway, thank you all for joining me here on this beautiful Friday in November. Um, I'm sure we'll be together here next Friday as well. And yeah, please do check out the website. Please share it with your friends. Please sign up for the affiliate, especially if you're sharing it with your friends, because then it's a win-win thing. So, yeah, thank you all for the support here over the years, and especially over this past month as we reset and recalibrate, and we're still working on everything new. So it'll be ever changing. Well, much love, you guys. Yeah, thanks again for being here and for the support. And perhaps next week we'll get into some more meditations and things. We'll see how that rolls. All right. Take care, you guys.